Hello student, today we'll discuss Indian economic development, first unit, development, policies and experience from 1947 to 1990. So, Indian economic development for class 12 CBSE course for the academic year. So today we'll start this one, the unit on development policies and experience from 1947 to 1990. Indian economy on the eve of independence. So this is the introduction. And okay, this is the introduction. India had this is introduction. India had an independent, self-reliant, and prosperous economy before the advent of the British rule. The Indian economy of the 18th century was primarily an agricultural economy. Agriculture was the main occupation of people at the time. Apart from it, India was also known for its development, handicraft industry, the prominent handicraft industry, which gave prime place to India in the world market, where cotton and silk, textile, metal industries, precious stone works, gold and silver, jewelry, machinery, tannery, perfumery, etc. These are the Indian economic backbone in that day, and definitely Indian economy is the agricultural backbone economy, and Indian economy is mixed economy. After colonial rule, India slowly started its industrial revolution, started from 1948 industrial act to 1946, like this. And we have mainly handicraft industry. uh, we were famous in the world. Now also we are famous in handicraft industry and textile, and so come to next. Not going. These are three things: historical event that changed the density of our nation. Then second one is colonialism. Third one is lower or low level of income and economic development under British rule. So you just look in historical event that changed the destiny of our nation. First, India faced and experienced the Battle of Plassey in the year of in the year of 1700 57. The Battle of Plassey. And the colonial government started to expand the empire over the India and control the Indian economy came in the hand of the East India Company after 1757. Then revolutions of 1856 against the colonial government. The revolution started 1800 1857. 1857, it means around 100 year later, the people of India started to rebel against the company. The rule was transferred from the East India Company to the British Crown. The British colonial rule continued for nearly 200 years till India gained independence on August 15, 1947. So this was the historical event, changed the destiny of our nation. Then colonialism. Colonialism refers to a system of relation between two countries, which one is the ruler and other is its colony. One is ruler and other one is its colony. The ruling country has the control over the political and economical life of the subjugated country. This is the colonialism. And last we will discuss the low level of income and economic development under British rule. Here some of the economists started to measure the national income, and no systematic sincere attempt were made by the British government to estimate India's national income. However, individual attempts were made by some of experts in regard, means to calculate or estimate the national income, Indian national income. Noted economists among them who estimate or estimators, they were William Digby, Findlay Saras, Dadabhai Naroji, Badia and Joshi, K.T. Shah, Dr. V.K.R.V. Rao, and R.C. Desai. All these estimates produce conflicting and inconsistent result. However, the estimator given by Dr. V.K.R.V. Rao were considered very significantly different estimates show that the level of national income and per capita income was very low during colonial period. The growth of the aggregate real output, or the aggregate real output means GDP, gross domestic product, was less than 2% during the first half of the 20th century of colonial government. Here the formula of the per capita income equal to national income upon total population. National income upon total population means per capita income. Here some of the name is very famous and they are uh, important. The question may ask in your board examination in multiple choice question like Dadabhai Naroji, Dr. V.K.R.V. Rao. You have to recall it. Then the growth per capita output was just 0.5%. Not only the per capita income was low, but its distribution was also inequitable. It means bearing a few most of the people were living in abject of poverty. So this was your historical event that changed the destiny of our nation, colonialism, and lastly the low level of income and economic development under British rule. So for today, this is Thomas. Uh, uh, Further, I will make you if you okay understood understand. Then I will make you lengthy video. So thank you and bye bye.